Hello, hello! Perfidious Pete here, lying prostrate at the feet of Atlas King in worship of the sexiest son of a bitch in the history of history, in XCOM, The Long War. And yeah, Atlas King. Gotta get me some of that sweetness, I'm telling you, because Atlas and his newfangled mind control powers not only have me and my panties in a little bit of a bunch, but they are the talk of the town. So much the talk, in fact, that new Interceptor pilot and the 70s greatest male porn star, Bronco Jim McNasty, hasn't even gotten so much as a second glance from anyone in our barracks. Not a one, not a single glance, not even from Gertrude Stein, and she's got a face that only Dick Butkus's mother could love. Though, I suppose the Gertrude Stein thing really probably shouldn't come as a surprise. I mean, Gertrude really isn't into dudes, but even so, I still think maybe I caught her batting a lash or two at Atlas King, and those lashes normally would be saved for Alice B. Tokless, and there's nothing wrong with that. And, you know, her eyelashes have never even so much as twitched at the presence of Bronco Jim, so I mean, it's not that she's having a change of heart or anything, it's definitely just that Atlas King is that great of a man. It's all Atlas King, and if it weren't for Atlas's unswerving dedication to Madison, his one and only true love, of course. But were it not for Madison, I got to think the barracks would be basically the plot of an episode of Desperate Housewives right now. There'd be just people throwing themselves at Atlas King's feet. Me among them, I'd be throwing myself at him like a cheap rug. I'd be just lying down going, "Take me, Atlas, I'm yours." Fortunately for Madison, though, Atlas King is a faithful and devoted lover, and Madison has nothing to worry about, despite there being, let's say, ample opportunity for Atlas King to score himself a little strange, again, me included. But, you know, I gotta say, the fact that Atlas is so faithful to his true love, Madison, just kind of makes him even more appealing. I mean, who doesn't want someone who's faithful and devoted and loyal? Atlas King, man, the guy is a walking panty dampener, and no matter what he does, he just can't help it. He oozes sex. Shit, I'm a little moist right now, I think. And it's all the doings of Atlas King. He's a remarkable man. He's like that guy who drinks that Dos Equis in those commercials. I mean, women want him and men want to be him. Or also men just want him. Anyway, Atlas King's not going to be going on our next mission. We have a medium destroyer coming in to wreck one of our satellites. I don't think we're going to let that happen. Especially, well, wait a minute. You know what? We should let this happen. What am I doing? Okay, hold on a second. We abort this mission.
No joy here.
Nope. I don't mean to Stallion Ivanov you, someone who was not Stallion Ivanov, but there's a reason I'm going to do this, and here's my explanation. We're in Brazil, right? Brazil is a garbage fire at the moment. I mean, it's just all of the trash, but we have a bonus satellite. Panic in Brazil can't get worse. It's all the bad. It can't go worse. So we blow up this satellite, or let the aliens blow up the satellite. It costs us nothing but launching a replacement satellite, and when we put the replacement satellite in orbit, we're gonna get, oh, this is clever, Pete. I'm feeling really fucking smug right now. Real smug and self-satisfied. You should see the look on my face. I'm real thinking I'm clever at the moment. It's just, I hope Atlas King doesn't see me. I really don't. Oh no! There goes my satellite. Oh, we did get a panic increase across all of South Mountain.
Has suspended their monthly contribution.
Hey Bradford, we did it on purpose, man. It was planned. So panic in Argentina did rise very slightly, but honestly, it's still in the orange, so I'm okay with that. Let's see if my little gambit works, or if I just maybe wasted a satellite. Honestly, if we wasted a satellite, what are we out? Nothing, just cash.
Satellite launched.
Nope, we got our bonus back, and we did in fact reduce panic by like half of a bubble. So not only, oh, suck it, aliens. Not only did my plan work, but your plan of trying to destroy my satellite was fucking foolish in the extreme. Who's got egg on their face now, huh? I mean, probably me, because I just had eggs, actually, a little bit, and I'm not really a notoriously fastidious eater. I'm sure there's a little probably in my goatee or beard somewhere. Shouldn't we be building more satellites, now that I'm thinking about these things? Or do I have satellites? Like, hold on a second. Do I have satellites coming up? I mean, I got the one. Okay, so what we should do then is build more satellites. Because why have I not been building satellites? Oh, because I already have 2 available. I'm dumb. All right, well, let's hell. Panic in India and Australia has gone up a little bit as well due to a recent terror mission in Mumbai. We might as well take new warfare. I don't even know what that continent bonus is. Honestly, I don't give a shit. But now we have satellites over the entire friggin' world. That's good. And let's go build a replacement. I do like to keep a backup satellite pretty much at all times. And I think this episode has been an excellent example of why that's a good idea.
Facilities are at full capacity.
Yeah, I know,
We
Bradford.
should build additional uplinks as soon as possible.
Really, Bradford? What is it that we're going to put those additional uplinks in service to cover? Because if you notice, Bradford, the world, it's fucking blanketed by satellite. We got all of it. It's all covered, man. What do you think I'm going to do with more uplinks? Are you just trying to steal cable? Is that your bit, Bradford? Bradford's like, man, we put up some more satellites, I can fucking watch Game of Thrones without paying the subscription fee to fucking HBO Go. This is the greatest fucking scheme of all time. Bradford's really swearing a lot because he's been hitting the bottle lately. Do we send up Bronco Jim McNasty? Oh, sorry, it's McMasters. But do we let Bronco Jim see if he can get his first kill? I mean, if we do want to try and sincerely get Bronco Jim a kill, I think sending him up alone is probably a bad idea. Let's send Rattler Kurosawa up and see if maybe he can soften this bad boy up. And then Bronco Jim swoops in like he did in the climactic orgy scene in his greatest porno of all time, Bronco Jim's Wild Ride. It was basically a Mr. Toad's Wild Ride kind of thing, except with way more sex. And that there was, you know, some sex. Mr. Toad's Wild Ride, not it landed. Alright, well, I'm sort of regretting allowing this one to touch down. It's a research mission. It's gonna land. A crew of 25, huh? That's enormous. But it's a landed You know what? We can't pass this up because this is a fantastic opportunity for Illyrium. As much as I might have liked to avoid what is very clearly going to be some kind of ambush mission, and also probably a total fucking nightmare tactically, I think the Illyrium is worth the risk. Forest, I fucking hate the forest map. It's so shitty. There's a reason they took the forest map out of the Long War rotation initially, and then they put it back in, and I gotta say, just one more slew in a long, long line of decisions that probably should have gone the other way, mod makers. Leaving the forest out? Yeah, you had that one right the first time. Alright, Mary Prometheus Shelley, little plasma sniper rifle, and nothing, we're not going to go overly fancy or try to outthink ourselves here. We're going to go laser sniper rifle, high capacity mags, plasma rifle, seraphim armor. Prometheus is locked and loaded. I'd love to take 2 snipers on this mission, I really would, but I have to assume that a great deal of the combat is probably going to occur inside the ship, which makes that something of an extraordinarily bad idea. I don't want to be going in with 6. Last time we went in with 2 snipers on one of these maps, it really kind of hurt us in the long run, and I think we're going to avoid it this time. The good time girl is around. Really wish we had Atlas King and his fantastic mind control powers to help service us on this mission. Also, I just wish Atlas King was servicing me in general, because good sweet goddamn, have you seen the man? Let's not take Matahari. We might get a tube slot that opens up in the, I won't say near future, but like reasonably immediate future. So let's take Jane Sporty Spice Austin instead. Sporty's gonna wear some Aegis armor just to help her mobility. She's still a long distance gunner, so it's not really a drawback. We could give her walker servos to enhance her speed, but I'm thinking those might be better suited elsewhere. I'm not sure where that elsewhere would be. I mean, we're gonna put a suit on both of our assault troopers. Probably not on our scout or our engineer, because they're gonna be doing shadow device. Same for the medic. Maybe we'll take an infantry trooper and give them walker servos. That seems useful. Neuro gun link, where are you at? Because I do want that. Give me my neuro gun link. Where's my neuro gun? There it is. Alright, so neuro gun link and armor piercing ammo, plasma dragon, high capacity mags, Sporty Spice Austin, gonna zig a zig like a champion. Or like she just had a delicious mouthful of tea. Eleanor, you go with, where's Steve Irwin? Oh, Steve Irwin got hurt. I forgot about that. Steve Irwin is injured. So do we take the old master and Lincoln? Or do we go, you know what? We're going art house on this one. We're going full art house hipster mode. I'm going to grow out my goatee for this one. Maybe get a soul patch. Possibly rail against the establishment. It's going to be Leonardo da Vinci and Willie Shakes. We're going with the pair of old masters. The old master himself and the immortal bard are going to be backing our shit up on this one. Do I want to try and focus on captures? You know what? In this case, With 25 aliens on a small UFO where we're mostly worried about Illyrium, I say to hell with it. Let's worry about making these aliens. And why did I give you not a reflex cannon, Da Vinci? I'm sorry, I don't know what the hell I'm thinking. I don't know what's come over me. I'm a dumb man, Da Vinci. I'm not smart. I mean, we can't all be creative geniuses like you. Some of us gotta be, I mean, somebody's gotta be dragging down the average, and I'm not somebody. I'm the reason you were considered above average, Leo, because guys like me are out bumming it up and making it look easy for you guys like you. Titan armor then, and we will have to go with an alloy cannon for Willie Shakes. That's fine, alloy cannon's still doing pretty respectable damage. Breaching ammo, Walker servos, these guys are gonna be so friggin' fast, it's not even funny. We do need a scout, and that scout needs to be psychically active. Atlas King, of course, our preferred psychically active scout, but Atlas unavailable. Ava Don't Cry Perone, a strong compromise candidate. She's max level and could use some psychic EXP. And when I say a strong compromise candidate, it means either Ava Don't Cry Perone or Mitch Hedberg. They're the only two horses in the barn, so let's saddle one of them up here. If I gotta saddle one of them up, I think, you know, I'm probably gonna saddle up Ava Perone. She's a little more my type. Not that there was anything wrong with Mitch. He was a handsome fella. Smart and funny goes a long way with me, too. Mitch, by the way, was both, but, I mean, Ava Perone was, by all reports, a remarkably, sort of giving woman, and seems like she would be a considerate lover, so I'm gonna go with Ava Perone on this one. Sorry, Mitch. I'm thinking a neuroregulator might not be a bad idea here. We could use the extra psychic EXP, and it would guarantee Ava the level. She's got to go with the shadow device, though. You know what? Screw it. Let's get rid of the chameleon suit. This thing hasn't done shit for us, really. Let's just go Mind Shield, Neuro Regulator, Shadow Device. This will pump up Ava's willpower enough that she might even be able to make use of her Psi-Panic ability for a change, and counter some of the drawbacks she gets from carrying the Shadow Device itself. Well, let's get that sorted. What are we missing? A medic and an engineer, and then our commander's choice, really, is what's left. So let's get a medic. Anybody who's psychically active, honestly, will probably do. Jesus would be fine. Elvis could double-double on this one, so yeah, we're taking the king, mama. Oh, yeah, that's right. Get the peanut butter and banana sandwiches ready, mama, cause Elvis is about to leave the building. Yeah. Seriously, you better have peanut butter and banana sandwiches ready when Elvis gets back, or Elvis is gonna punch somebody in the dick, mama. Or shoot your TV. Elvis will do that, too. I don't like this show no more. Yeah. That's got the medic sorted, and also that's got my terrible impression of Elvis also fully sorted. I think that's covered for a good long while. Remind me to not do that again anytime soon. Well, actually, if you're smart, you remind me to not to do it again ever, but that's not going to happen. Let's just take Nicola the Madman Tesla. I think the Madman's probably what we need to complete our kit here. We're going to go with a little Aegis armor for the Madman, Plasma Carbine to help with the foot speed, and a Shadow Device to help with the not everyone being dead part of this mission. And then for our final choice, we are going to go full-on infantry. Do I want to take Jack's? Yeah, we're taking the superhero. I'm going to say, do I want to take Jack's superhero Kirby? And then I just immediately thought, the fuck is wrong with you? Of course you want to take Jack Kirby. The man has been lights out fucking fantastic. He has never once disappointed us. And with Walker servos, Jack is even going to have the mobility that we need to not make an embarrassment of himself. So there we go. That's our team. It's a good team. This is fully an ambush mission. I'm expecting this to be ambush, so I'm coming in loaded for bear. 25 aliens on a small UFO map. I mean, this is a lot of alien aggression. We could be pinned in right from the very start. I hate this map so much. So shitty.
For the next operation.
Yeah, all right.
The alien craft set down in a remote area. Securing the site is our top priority.
Yeah, I hate this map, Bradford.
We should eliminate any remaining hostiles.
Couldn't we have just nuked aside from orbit? I really feel that the Hicks method, or perhaps the, Lieutenant Ellen Ripley method in this case, later became known as the Hicks method, and then later, once again, it was back to being known as the Ripley method. Still, I feel like, probably is the right call for this one. Just explode everything and make it all be dead, and then we don't have to go at all. But we do need the Illyrium, so I suppose there are tangible benefits. We're salvaging an intact UFO here. Or at least theoretically we're salvaging an intact UFO. Where did we come in?
This was a landing, not a crash, so expect heavy resistance.
Yeah, I always expect heavy resistance, Bradford. Of course, when I do expect heavy resistance, sometimes there are 10 aliens, and then when I don't expect heavy resistance, we can find between 60 and 90. So, It's often confusing as to what I really should consider expecting.
Solid copy.
I expect to encounter a billion aliens after our first move, and I was not fully wrong. Alright, well, we need to try and set up a little bit of a shooter's box here. On the plus side, we're in an okay position. There's another pod right over there. Fuck me. We're in an okay position to make that happen. Prometheus, we're just going to put you skyborne, baby. Let's get you in the air. And I'm not trying to denigrate you by calling you baby or anything either. I'm just... It's a common diminutive. I mean, I guess by the fact that it's called a diminutive means that somebody is being diminished by it. That's sort of what the word means. You know what? I'm sorry. I'm just a sexist piece of shit. What can I say? I don't know any better. I'm just a big dumb farm animal. You gotta give me some slack, Mary Shelley. I'm not a brilliant wordsmith like you. I mean, I didn't write one of the greatest pieces of fiction ever written. I'm just an idiot who plays video games on the internet. And I don't even do that well, by the way. I mean, I do it, but I don't do it well, and I don't claim to do it well. I do it. We should get the old master fairly close. Alright, let's, in the interest of charging into whatever stupefyingly overpowered alien unit is up there, let's get as many people as close as we can. With the exception of Elvis, who I think we're going to play a little conservatively here. He's the life-saker. Life-saker? I guess I was going for life-taker, heartbreaker, and then somehow I wanted to shake my rump like a rump shaker. Let me see you shake your rump like a rump shaker. It kind of came out of me there, and Elvis is a life shaker suddenly. I mean, the man really could swivel those hips. I don't know if he could swivel them hard enough to shake your life away from you, but I mean, I never saw him perform live. I think he died the same year I was born. I may be off on it. I'm not actually sure when Elvis was actually, what year Elvis actually died. I'm not sure what year I was born either, but that's what happens when you're born in a truck stop. So, no enemies, huh? Well, I really don't trust that at all. Ava Perone, if only you could move one more tile, I'd be much happier. We could have Ava go ahead and throw a battle scanner from where she's at. How many battle scanners do you have, Ava? You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. We're probably more likely to use the motion tracker than a battle scanner once we get inside the ship, and until we get inside the ship, I think we're better off to just deploy battle scanners. This should get us vision on a pod. Unless they teleported, which they didn't. It's Seekers. Alright, so it's like the weakest pod of all time, too. Alright, let's see if we can start. No, I don't want to start. Sporty, you got a shot? Sporty does. Double 95, double 95. Well, that's going to kill someone, so let's go ahead and take that. Also, these Seekers should not be able to cloak. Oh, there's a sectopod on the roof. I can't help but wonder why I didn't notice the rooftop sectopod up there. Because I probably would have shot at it, as opposed to what I actually shot at. Yeah, that's a little salty. Also, we have an Overwatch problem now. I'm just going to throw that out there. Mary Shelley, I honestly don't want you to shoot. I would prefer you not shoot. So let's take the old master and have him go pull the Overwatch. Taking a dangerous run here. Okay, or a not at all dangerous run. Tesla, we're going to need you in full cover, so of course you can't climb back up a hill because that would be sensible. Why would I ever expect you to be able to do something as routine as climb back up a hill that you just climbed down? That's just silly of me. Alright, superhero. We need a little superheroics. I mean, that was somewhat heroic, but I wouldn't say it was supremely heroic. That was just me being one, stupid, and two, unlucky. Fantastic, fantastic. We're gonna have to have Mary Shelley shoot here. I really don't want to have Mary. I want Mary Shelley to be able to double tap the sectopod. Damn it. Da Vinci, you have a terrible shot. Sincerely, Da Vinci's shot isn't even actually worth considering taking. Is there no cover anywhere for Tesla?
Good copy. Moving on.
Alright, well, Tesla's gonna double move then, because he doesn't have a choice. Brilliant. You know what? Who could you command? You command literally anyone else. Yes, command Jack Kirby then. Jack, I need you to kill this Seeker. Again, I need you to kill the Seeker. Don't shoot at the random drone that is completely pointless and meaningless. Shoot at someone who matters. Shakespeare's gonna go on Overwatch. Same for Da Vinci. Elvis also... what ability? Oh, Psychokinetics, right. Elvis is gonna go on Overwatch too. We'll let these drones come forward. I'm assuming they're spotting for the sectoid who is going to drop a
That was close.
bombastic barrage of missiles, so we're going to have to move. What, are you going to go repair him? He's not damaged. So the sectopod is still on the roof. Here comes another blob of seekers. One of them is some kind of super seeker with what appears to be a magnetic shield. Well, this is brilliant. So here comes every alien. This is fun. Yep. Okay, so our sectopod is absolutely gearing up a long-range shot. Well, this is real fucking terrible. So we gotta prioritize. We're definitely using a shadow device this turn. I mean, that's without question. We are going to need a shadow device. So we sort of have to get ourselves in position where the shadow device ploy is going to work. Which means Sporty kind of needs to be forward, but we can't have Sporty take the first move because I am still very concerned that our sectopod friend there is going to be on Overwatch. So let's have Ava Perone head forward first, and if there is Overwatch, her lightning reflexes can pull it out. Right, no Overwatch, that's good. I'd love to shoot twice with Kirby, but that does somewhat diminish our opportunities. I actually forgot what I was going to say. Opportunities for something, but now I don't remember what those opportunities were supposed to be. Oh, opportunities for, yeah, shadow devising. So, Jane Austen's going to dash. Elvis, you definitely need to move, and you definitely are not going to be in the shadow device unless we double move you, so let's have you get to work. Mary Shelley is probably the one unit here we can rely on to be okay. She's airborne. I don't think those missiles can actually target aerial tiles. I just don't think that's allowed. So we're going to bring Willie Shakes over here. We're going to try and have Willie Shakes do some solid work for us. Tesla is just flat out going to do some solid. Oh, you can't make it. It's too slow. I needed a grenade from you, and I'm not going to get one, am I? All right, then, Nicola, it's fine, and we'll just have you dash, even though one grenade could probably kill. Do you have Bombard by chance? You do. You know what, Nicola? You're going to have to take one for the team on this one. In the event that there is a rocket barrage coming down, I'm going to just throw this out there. That barrage, it's going to hit you. Because instead I'm going to throw a grenade at this entire pod of Seekers. I really feel this is a much more useful use of your skills and time. So 2 kills and 6 damage on the Uber Seeker. I will not be shooting at that thing anymore because it is clearly, very, very clearly, very, very broken. It's going to have a trillion... Problem is, if we don't kill it, it's going to bum rush us, and it's going to close encounters us to death. This is a lot of suck, actually. The one shot we need the superhero to hit. Yeah, that's exactly what we needed, Kirby. Thanks a lot, Blau. Nicely done. Brilliant job. Now we don't have enough damage. We don't have enough. How many 80+% shots have I missed this mission already? Because that's like, what, the 3rd one, I think? Possibly the 4th one? Yeah, this is real bad. On the plus side, the Berserker can't trigger close encounters now because he's too close. So 7 damage critical and a shred. Ava Perone has to drop the shadow device. Alright, Mary Shelley's probably going to have to finish some shit off. I don't want Mary Shelley to have to do it, but she's going to have to do it. So, take the shot here from our Berserker pal. 7 damage is all we got. Well, we're going to get another 7. Or 9, since he's now shredded. Is that a reflex cannon, or is that an alloy cannon? Because it seems like we should be getting a little more damage out of that. Call me insane, but don't shoot at something stupid. Kill the fucking Berserker. Alright, the Berserker is down. That means Mary Shelley is all that's left. The problem is we need Mary Shelley to kill 2 things, and she can't kill 2 things. Even with double tap, she's only going to be able to kill 1. So we will kill the drone. I didn't kill the Seeker because my hope is after we cloak, the Seeker will also cloak. And that, wow, we did a lot of fucking damage there. That was a nice shot, Mary Shelley, and I wish we had something more powerful to follow it up with than this, but this is the move we got. If this Seeker comes in and decloaks somebody, we're effed. We're gonna get just completely picked apart by Mutons. Our hope is that maybe the Mutons will move first, or the Seeker will be too close to trigger close encounters. I have no idea what that hit, because despite the fact that rocket barrages are stupefyingly powerful, the AI never actually focuses the camera on them. That was the drone. Oh, fuck. Well, I could only kill so many drones, and Da Vinci has now decloaked himself, so he's probably dead. He is in a couple distortion fields. The Seeker did stealth up. Strangle him. Ah, oh, god damn you. Strangle him. Go for the strangle. Or get a 6 damage critical from a fucking Seeker who has a pistol. Yeah, that's the other thing that could happen. I got double moved. He ain't shooting at shit. These guys will be inclined to move. That's the one thing we've got going for us. These mutons are not going to be inclined to shoot because they're all flanked. They are going to try and make it to cover. It looks like none of them are going to shoot. Oh, they're all going to... Alright, well, the mutons are definitely helping XCOM's cause here, so the fact that we got revealed by the enemy is not necessarily going to cost us someone's life. Unless he just straight up gets killed by Seekers, which I have to admit isn't necessarily out of the question. If they all come up and flank shot him, even though he is immune to criticals, we still seem to be taking an alarming amount of damage from a fucking Seeker. Okay, well, we know exactly where the Seekers are, and at least since camera was bobbing along. I see the Sectopod has decided to come join the fight. Well, that's good. We have vision on a Sectopod now. It's already rocket barraged, so I don't think it can do that again. We need to see if Tesla is actually hurt here. Oh, the rocket barrage, did it hit anything? Didn't hit anything. A bully. That's kind of exactly what we needed. All right then. We're, all things considered, not in terrible shape. Some of our troopers are a little worse for wear, and we do need to know what abilities this Sectopod has before we really kind of start fucking with it. So let's get a little targeting on that guy. What do you have specifically? Heat ammo, cluster bomb, cannon fire, repair servos, hit and run. All right, so you don't have like targeting reflexes or anything like that. You don't have like reactive sensors or any other stupid horse shit that I would have to be really overly concerned with. Good. That's what I'm going to say about the rest of that. That's good. 40 spice then. How much damage could you do to this stupid piece of shit on the rooftop? Oh, yeah, there you go. Double 85s. You have pretty much can't miss. We could hollow target it to increase that. Ava Perone can see the guy. She has a terrible shot. I'm not sure whether I want to have Ava Perone waste that shot just for hollow targeting. It seems like we might be better off to have Ava try another attack. We're going to toss a grenade over here. This is more of a cover-destroying grenade than a damage-seeking grenade. We also got some damage out of it and destroyed a goodly amount of cover. So we're going to have ample opportunities here for Willie Shakes to go do some pretty ruinous shit to our muton friends over here. William? Verily, sir, I shall go forth into do battle with these abominable foes, and I shall lay them deep within the earth, where they shall rest in the gentle bosom of Gaia until they are no more. There you go. 1, 2, buckle your shoe. That guy is done dealing. 3, 4, he's licking floor. 40 spice, don't ever shoot at a drone, ever. Superhero. Let's see if you can get a kill here. That guy is shredded. Nope, despite criticaling him, his 5 damage reduction has kept him safe. Ava Perone could probably go in the zone here. Is that guy actually flying? He is not. Well, this will trigger in the zone then. So Ava Perone pulls a kill, goes in the zone. She's going to go in the zone again on this drone, so let's go ahead and tap this guy off. And one and done here with our friend. One and done. And then with our ghetto shot, because frankly at this point with the in the zone penalty, this shot is going to be pretty ghetto. We're going to just go ahead and throw the hollow target here. We did not hit the Sectopod, but we did manage to keep its head down. That's nice. Alright, Sporty Spice, let's see what you can give me. I do need our medic taking the absolute last opportunity to move here in case we need to shadow device. 18 damage, followed by 14 damage. That's hellaciously powerful output. Can Prometheus finish him off is the question. Alternatively, you know, I think the answer is no. So, you know, let's not be stupid. I'm not gonna do the dumb thing. Let's just make sure nobody is killed here. We'll take a can't miss disable weapon shot and turn off the Sectopod's guns. This way we can come over here and finish up these mutons without really having to worry much. I'm confident that you guys will be able to cap these bitches off. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and put a cap in that bitch right there? Alternatively, you could not and then also be out of ammo. That would be the worst possible outcome. So, yeah, thanks. Nicely done. Proud of you. That was precisely what we needed. 65% the side panic. That's not good enough. Well, Da Vinci can at least minimize the... I mean, you can stop the bleeding here. We got the pistol shot. What's your hit percent chance? Like 69%. This will theoretically hit him if it kills him. Or kill him if it hits him. Man, oh, this is bad. We got to do it. Fuck you. Yeah, you sure did. This guy's gonna fall back probably to this tree, and then he will take a shot probably at whatever the... Oh, never mind. He's gonna kill himself on a close combat specialist. Well, thanks, Muton. The AI really kind of taking it easy on us with the Mutons here. These Mutons have made some of the stupidest decisions we've seen the aliens make in recent history, and I do need to try and remember that there are Seekers out and about, so let's have Jane Sporty Austin... I don't want to leave her in the open, because, again, Seekers. You know what? Let's just... fuck it. Let's just reveal the Seekers. Hey, Seekers, if you guys are going to be up here, like, causing a fucking ruckus, or making things all rowdy, or causing a hoopla, or anything, let's just find out where they're at. My assumption is they're probably going for Mary Shelley. They clearly are not. One is over here. No idea what that guy's trying to do. Willie Shakes is out of ammo. Mary Shelley. She's got the double tap. Let's just go ahead and Mary Shelley take this shot. She's got the double tap. She might be able to finish this chick off. Alternatively, she could do 3 damage. Well then, I guess the rest of this damage is going at a Seeker, because 3 damage? What the shit was that? And then followed by 4 damage. Does everything have damage control now? What the hell's going on? Nope. Because the mother of Buster still shredded his ass. So that guy did, in fact, get ruined.
I'm on the move.
Tesla, I'm a little worried about somebody winding up flanked by a Seeker, but why don't you go ahead and kill this man? There we go. Right. So then I think Superhero heads to cover. We drop him into Overwatch. I'm a little concerned about potential decloaking enemies, so I want everybody in cover. Willie Shake's got to reload because he's out of bullets. Da Vinci's got to get an actual gun back out, and then he's going to reload. Elvis, you're going to go on Overwatch for all the good it's going to do us, and then we're going to have to hope that this Seeker... There he is. Alright, we should get... Alright, he should be dead. This guy should be killed. Or Elvis continues his campaign of missing wildly. And Mary... Oh, great. Our gunner's going to get tagged here.
Watch the sides.
Yeah, that sucks. Oh, she missed. Suck it, Seeker. Finally, a little of our luck has rubbed off on the enemy. But Alien is trying to pull up my flank, by the way. I don't necessarily... I mean, I hear guys over here. Alright, well, if we hear guys, we should try and position ourselves to deal with them in a subsequent turn. Although this may... Yeah, this is probably going to be the last turn of this episode. We're running a little bit long. And we still have, like, I don't know, at least 3 pods of aliens to go.
Okay.
There were 25 aliens on this map, and I think we've maybe killed, what, 14 maximum? We've got at least 12 to go. And you're like 14 and 12 is 26, Pete. You're not wrong, but there's a reason I failed mathematics.
On my way.
The reason's that I'm real dumb. I'm real dumb. That's why. Alright, Sporty Spice, let's at least get you to some kind of cover. A little bit of cover would be nice for the Spice. It's not as nice as Old Spice.
Got it covered. And one in the pipe.
I should never whistle.
Let's rock.
Mary Prometheus Shelley, I like your position enough that I think we're just going to have you go ahead, reload, and steady that weapon of yours, that big ol' Haas rifle. Curb, I would really like Kirby on Overwatch if possible. Let's just bring Jack Kirby up to the corner here. We will drop him straight into Overwatch. Willie Shakes, let's get you a little more centrally located. And an Overwatch for you as well, I think. And little Don't Cry, why don't you just creep down here? Everything is BN, my dear. It is, in fact, BN. Muy BN, in fact. So far, our little ambush is going pretty well. Alright, and that's where I'm going to wrap this one up. If you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comment section. Of course, your support does really mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see our super elite team continue their raid on this medium UFO, you might consider subscribing as well. We got the dual masters working here, William Shakespeare and Leonardo da Vinci. Come on, man, that's a double bill, the likes of which has not been seen since Abbott and Costello, Laurel and or Hardy, and, you know, Snooki and The Situation. So how could you not be on board? I'm confused. Anyway, thanks very much for watching, and Snooki and The Situation here. We'll see you again soon.